Warning, sarcastic commentary, spontaneous references, and random theories ahead. Watch at your own risk. Hi guys, this is Discombobulate Gamer, and welcome back to part 6, and hopefully the final part of Detention. This is a Taiwanese horror game that we have been making our way through. Even though as this game has gone on, it's become less horror-ish and more about the story behind all of it, which is perfectly fine with me. That's actually why I chose this game to play. It does do horror extremely well. I'm still getting caught by some of the scares, and it's definitely creepy and unnerving. I can't talk today, but it's really more about the story of this girl right here, Ray, and it's about everything that's gone on with her, and it's been an incredible story. And basically where we are right now, my working theory is that Ray comes from an abusive home life. It's not good at all. And she ended up finding comfort in her counselor / teacher, Mr. Chang, whom she at least believes she started a romantic relationship with. I don't know if he thought that as well, but I'm sorry if you're a teacher and you take your student on a one-on-one trip to the movie theater. In my book, that kind of counts as a date. But anyways, he and she formed a relationship, and then something happened, and Mr. Chang basically called it off and broke up with her. She was heartbroken and believed that Mr. Chang's actions were the result of a teacher named Miss Yin. And so in order to get her revenge, Ray got a hold of a book list, a prohibited list of books that some of the teachers and students were reading. And in this martial law state, that's prohibited, and it can get you in a lot of trouble. So basically Ray turned informant and turned Miss Yin and a bunch of other people in, and it resulted in a lot of deaths and horrible things. And so now we're playing as Ray, who I don't know where she is currently. She's kind of in between. She's in an alternate reality, and she's having to come to terms with everything that she's done. So we're going to jump right into this and see what happens. I'm hoping that this will be the last episode. I have loved this game, but I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay, so it looks like, oh, hello. Looks like we're on a stage. Okay, so I can't talk to you. Maybe I have to give you something. I bet I have to give you the paper plane, because in the first part, the paper plane was like in the last part, it was a symbol, like a cry for help. Okay. A glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls as Father's voice roared through the halls. Okay, so this is going to give us a little bit of a summary over what's been going on and what we found. But definitely go back and look at the other episodes, watch them, so that way you can kind of learn in more detail about what she's talking about here. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is Mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now, every night a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes on, day by day, the anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world, in a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. Yikes. So that also kind of confirms what I was thinking, which was that I believed that she had depression due to her home life. And I'm going to guess we give you your necklace now. The necklace that you got from your counselor, teacher, person, significant other. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark, rushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies. I glide merrily by your side. I've been an actor in our play, long before the curtain's risen, being held as ever comforting, longing for your love embracing, listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. Ooh. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise. What a turn of fate. I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. Ooh. So that's making me think that on both sides it was more than just a friendly friendship. And I'm going to guess I give you this. That's kind of the breakup note. All of a sudden, we stopped meeting. You became distant bitterly, colder than the sun could melt, air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body's beating heart, with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again, I'm left in abject solitude, in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school, a walking corpse whose mind's without, a sense of loss that's drowned with doubt. That was deep. And to clarify, like, I know several people who have had, like, whose relationships, like, there's, like, 10 years in between them, or, like, a long distance between them. Like, that's okay. What's not okay is that she's a student, and she was dealing with depression, and she went to a counselor, to a teacher, and that relationship is not okay. To turn that into a romantic relationship is not okay on a lot of levels, in my opinion. And that's what these games are. These are my commentary on a game and my opinion of it. You can disagree with me, and that's fine, but this is my interpretation and my thoughts on it. Chang Minghui, we need to talk about this. Miss Yin, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking going after a child like that? Yes. Miss Yin, tell him how it is. Child? I was already studying abroad at her age. Ooh. I don't want to read this, but she's old enough to know what she wants. Ooh, no, Chang, this is not okay. So what now? Will you lead her down this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap her arms around her. That's really, really true. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? Ooh. Did you forget about us? Were you two a thing? We were already in the same boat, don't you forget. So this is the moment. This is the moment when Ray looks at this and thinks that she needs to be jealous of Miss Yin, that Miss Yin is what's driving Chang away from her. This is the moment when she decides to... Ooh. Hi. Yeah, I see you. And you see me. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, so I see that she's angry at Miss Yin. Now we're gonna get to see all of what happened. Everybody who dies. Hey, Wei. You don't deserve this. You didn't deserve this, and now you've got blood on your hands, Ray. I hope you're proud of yourself. I don't like this. And the teacher? Are you just... What's going on with the teacher? I don't understand. The council... Oh. Oh. Is that saying what I think it's saying? A painful recollection. My soul is shattered into pieces. When I cannot put myself back together and forget everything. I open my eyes and welcome a barren world. Oh. Whoa. I think what that's saying is that, like, okay, she did all of this. And who are you, dude? I'm sorry. I'm interrupting myself here. Like, but anyway, she did all of this because she was jealous of Miss Yin and she wanted Chang back. And what I'm wondering if that's saying is that in doing all of this, she actually ended up killing Chang. Because we did know in one of the previous episodes, he mentioned that, like, forbidden texts, like, he mentions, like, he's not pro this government regime. And she just appeared there. Huh. And you're see-through. See that? She's see-through. Okay. Are you a ghost? Are you a ghost? I bet you're a ghost. And I apologize. I'm sure my computer's making noises in the background. It's kind of angry at me at the moment. So I guess she's a ghost. We did see a version where she jumped off the roof. So did she feel... Okay. So what I'm thinking right now, and I could be completely wrong, I'm thinking something happened and that maybe Chang got wrapped up in all of this. Like, or maybe he was already in it, and when she betrayed Miss Yin and the other students, including Wei, who is amazing, and I'm really, really angry still at Ray for doing that to Wei. Anyways, I'm thinking when she did this, she actually ended up getting Chang involved. Like, Chang was already involved, and she brought him, like, basically she ended up killing him as well, is what I'm thinking. And she's dealing with this guilt, and so she jumped off the roof, is what I'm thinking. And so now she's a ghost. I think she's just a ghost here. which would actually explain a lot of different things. So who are you? You are black and like shadowy, and I don't know who you are. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. Okay, it looks like she's like a silhouette. I am you, yet you are not me. Okay. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. That's it. We're a lingered. It explains everything. Okay, so we're not actually, like, we're one of the lingered. Oh, this is huge. Is that what this is saying? That would make a lot of sense, because I know in certain cultures and societies, the act of killing yourself is considered like the ultimate sin. And a lot of places believe that if you commit suicide, your soul can't find rest. And so what I'm thinking here is I'm thinking she committed suicide, and because of that, her soul is still lingering, like in this in-between realm. Memories like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Fang Rei Shin, what do you fear the most? Huh. So I gotta pick one. I don't think it's losing her family, because she kind of already lost her family. And I don't think it's losing her life, because she ends up killing herself, was what I'm assuming. But she does mention at like one of the times, I think it's with the incense sticks, she asks for the freedom to live life as herself, basically. So I think she's most concerned about losing her identity. She always talks about not wanting to be like her mom. Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk on your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. Okay. So I'm assuming we did something right there. And so now, okay, I guess we're jumping in between dimensions or something? I don't know. This is really interesting. I'm really, really curious to see how this ends. So I know that door didn't lead out here before. Like, everything's all messed up and jumbled. But I'm thinking this is all about Rei and her guilt. That's what I'm thinking this is. Okay, the door is blocked by an unknown force. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking this is. I'm thinking this is all about Rei's guilt and her soul trying to find peace. I don't know that it's possible. Okay, I can go through here. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling, both talking and then also I'm rambling, like I'm walking around because I'm not... Oh, hey, I saw you. Are you a ghost? But if I'm a ghost and you're a ghost to me, what does that make you? The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Huh. Oh, is this the book club? I bet this is the book club. Some of the book contents may conflict with your everyday thoughts. But this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else, for that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin. Is it about the new books? Oh, I love Wei. Wei is awesome. I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. Or Chang, I'm not sure which one it is. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Just not in the way you think, Miss Yin. This is like watching a train wreck, because I know what's going to happen, and I know probably every single person in this room is going to die, and it's going to be awful, and I don't even want to watch it. Like, I know that's what's going to happen. Miss Yin, why are things like this? Especially Wei. I really like Wei right here. I'm sorry, Wei. There's nothing I can do either. It's just really, really sad. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought Mr. Chang never brought us any of these books in the first place, right? I knew I could always count on you. Which is really awful, because, like, Wei is the person who ends up giving Rei the book list. And, like, he ends up being the leak. I mean, like, obviously, Rei is the one who, like, Rei was the snitcher. Rei was the one who betrayed everybody. But Wei was the weak link in the chain. He's the one who let Rei into this. My personal theory is because he had a crush on her, or because he was interested in her or something, but it's just awful. Okay, clipping, return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Tsui Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. Interesting. So I guess she didn't die. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. That's not old. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. This is just really, really sad. This is just really, really sad. Okay, so I guess I go back. I don't see anything else here. Oh yeah, there's a door over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of rambling, like, just kind of looking around and trying to see. Like, we're in this weird other dimension. Like, I mean, all of the other dimensions have been weird. Oh, hello. Hello, other me. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere and I will follow you like a shadow. Okay. Well, you're not following me. But I guess it's because, like, this was... I don't know what I'm doing yet. The door handle's broken. I can't get in. So I'm just... But this whole section in your world is all crumbled off. So... I'm guessing... What happens if I... Okay, so you follow me. And you need to come through this door is what I'm assuming. You can't open this door. So if I come back this way... Okay, she follows me back. So I think what I need to do... Well, I'm going to come talk to you while I decide what to do. The sliding war is... sliding war, wow. The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Huh. So I'm wondering if I come down... Can't open this door. Like, I'm wondering if I come down this staircase and come up and around, if she'll still be on the other side of that chasm. Let's see. And you can see we're kind of ghostly and transparent again. And it's really weird, because when you look at this, it's, like, the school is all run down. And, like, there's holes and everything's boarded up, but it looks so much more realistic than anything else we've seen in the game. Like, I wonder if this is actually what it looks like in the future, because I hear that phone ringing. Who can be calling at a time like this? But, like, because when in that clip it said that she died when she was 50, and she was clearly not 50, like, as a teacher here. She was obviously on the run and not in Taiwan for a while. So I'm wondering, like, is this set in the future is my thing. Remember when you enrolled, so full of passion, participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose to escape, to turn a blind eye, or grim acceptance. I don't think it's turn a blind eye, because she was very aware of what was going on at home. Extremely aware. Like, she still kind of wants her parents to get back together, but she knows it's not going to happen. And I don't think it's grim acceptance either, because, like, she was not okay with everything at home. I think it's to escape because, like, we have the whole paper plane motif and, like, the whole idea of getting, like, of escaping into this romance that she had with Chang. So I'm going to try it. I don't know that's the worst that can happen. I don't know. We'll see. The world is immeasurably vast. There is always a place to hide. You are me. I'm assuming that's a good thing. And now this door is open. Yay! It's thinking. Come on, game. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Ooh, that's deep. Huh. I bet they're burning the books, aren't they? Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, Wei? You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? Yep, that's true. We read about it. It's true. I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? This is just really... It's awful. Well, actually, what bothers me the most is... Do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Yep, I do, unfortunately. Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. It's really sad, because, like, these guys, they're all just teenagers. They're all just kids. I mean, all he did was try to impress this girl, I'm assuming. Or be friendly with this girl. And it ended up getting everybody killed. It's just really, really horrible. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. And there's nothing... And that's... Like, it's a beautiful game. Don't worry. Like, I love this game. This is an amazing game. It's just really, really sad because we're watching this and there's nothing we can do to fix this. A written verdict from court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Ming Hui, district level educator, is found guilty with the students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming Hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Oh no. Wei Chengting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading of prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts. Will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. So, then my question is, did Wei die? Because I thought Wei died. I mean, it's pretty clear we've got all of this, like, we literally saw him hanging upside down. Come back! Mr. Come Back! I don't know the words to the song. And my allergies are bad, so my voice is awful. But seriously, like, I thought Wei died. And who is this dude? Okay, but I'm pretty sure, like, we see Wei's body hanging upside down. There was a grave with his name on it. So did he die? Like, did he die in prison? Yay! A bathroom. Nothing bad ever happens in the girls' bathrooms, right? The door is barred by a broom. There's a note on top of it. Snitcher. Remove the broom, yes. So I guess what this is telling me, like, so people knew it was Ray who snitched. This is a giant bathroom, but like people knew it was her fault. People knew it was her. And like, I'm assuming this means that she was bullied after all of this, which is not, like, it's not right, but it's understandable. I mean, she caused the death of so many people. She basically took this school and turned it on its head because she was jealous. And it's really, really sad. It's really sad. Like, nobody gets a happy ending in this. Who are you? Sorry, it's really bugging me. I don't feel like they would just introduce a random character this late into the game. Huh. Oh! Wait. Is that Wei? Is that Wei, like, in 15 years? Like, after he gets out of jail? That would make sense. That would make sense. No entry. Let's see what it says. That time in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? I think he's talking about, Ray jumping off the roof. Nary a last word? Because of fear? Remorse? The reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. So I think this is Wei talking about, like, how he got out of prison and, like, everybody was dead. And, like, he says that my loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave. I think that's talking about this culture, their view on suicide, that if you were to commit suicide, your soul wouldn't find rest, and you were kind of an outcast. And this part is interesting, leaving me a decrepit man. I think that's confirming my theory that he really liked Ray, I guess the person I feel the worst for is I feel really bad for Wei in all of this. And I know Wei's my favorite character. But, like, seriously, he was this teenage boy that was trying to impress this girl. And he paid a price. Like, he didn't do anything. Let's see what's in here. He didn't do anything, like, out of spite. He was trying to be nice. Let's save. Like, he was trying to be nice. And what happened? It just backfired on him. And that's really sad. Like, with, oh, we're someplace else now. At least with Rei, she made her choices. Yes, they were stupid, and they were the immature choices of a teenage girl who got wrapped up in a relationship that never should have happened in the first place. Like, her teacher should have been helping her, not causing all of those problems for her. There's a note on the cart, so we're still seeing ourselves from previous. Like, I'm not saying that it was bad completely, but that's not how it should have worked. And it's really, really sad that she felt like she had to go to these lengths. But then again, she also is the one who made this choice. Maybe that's cruel and heartless. Okay, so Shadow Lady. What do I do with you? Okay, so I can't go. I saw a light switch, so I'm guessing I have to turn the light switch on. I don't really have a good idea of where I'm supposed to go in this. So, the only thing I can do, I guess I have to talk to you now. Okay. Oh, there's a light switch here. I'm guessing, maybe I turn off this light switch now? I don't know. I know this is a puzzle, but it's really hard to figure out a solution to the puzzle if you don't know what the end goal of the puzzle is. Oh, is that good? Yes! Acting immediately on one's determination, this is the philosophy he believed in, that someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? So we're talking about Chang. It's not live a laid-back life. Nothing about Rei is laid back. And I really don't think it's submit to one's fate either, but it's kind of hard. It could be take hold of your... I don't think so. I think the current Rei, like the ghostly future Rei, wants to submit to her fate. But, like, the old Rei, who was in this relationship with Chang, I think she was trying to take hold of her destiny because she was, like, fighting everything. Like, the fact that she went and turned everybody in just to kind of get her revenge on Yin, I think that's her taking hold of her destiny. It was not good, and I don't think it ended up with a good destiny, but let's see. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. Good. Okay. I think when they say you are me, it means we made the right choice. I think. I don't know. I hope so. Okay. So now where do we go from here? Where do we go? Oh, the roof? No, we don't go to the roof. Which is okay, because I really, really, really don't want to see ourselves jump off the roof again. That's just... It's really awful and really, really sad, and I really don't want that to be true. Like, that's the thing, is this game is just... It's funny, like, this game started off, like, very horror-ish. It was very sad. It was very scary. I think I go here. Like, it was really... Like, it was definitely a horror game, and as this game has gone off, it's not so much about the horror, but about the story and the sadness, and it's awful. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. And let me clarify, by saying awful, it's amazing. It's just really sad. You can never redeem yourself. I love, like, the design of this right now. It looks like it's an old-fashioned, like, film reel. That's what it looks like. It looks like a film reel. Is that me? Do I have to watch this again? Like, I don't want to watch... When I mean again, I know what's happening. I don't want to see this in real life. Instructor, bye. This is the book list I mentioned before. Don't do it! I know you've already done it, but don't do it! I found it on our teacher's desk. Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. Oh, it's just so... This game is amazing, and the fact that it can wreak such havoc on my emotions really is a testimony to how amazing this game is. Like, everything. The design of this game is just superb. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Ooh, quietly accept, calm indifference, try to take them back. Quietly accept and calm indifference are kind of the same thing. I mean, yes, there's a little bit of a different connotation to them, but they're pretty similar. Try to take them back is very different. When she found that she lost Chang, she decided to, like, go after Yin. Maybe she did think it would get him back. But it was definitely not acceptance or indifference, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna just go with it. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You are me. Yes! Yes! Those 3 words make me really excited. This game is really, like, the story of this game is incredible. It's so sad, and it's so moving. Wei! My man, come back here! You're my favorite character! Don't leave me! I've always loved you! Not really. Like, this game is all, like, about, I feel like, potential, and what could have been, and what might have been, and ifs. And it's just really, really sad. So I don't look as see-through now, but, like, it's interesting. I think I was talking about in the very first episode of this game how white she looked, like how ghostly. And now we can compare it to who I'm assuming is Wei. He's got a very natural skin color. Not like this, which is, I really think she's a ghost. Nope, whoever you are, smoking is bad for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. I feel like he heard something or he thought of something. Okay, so do I have to go back down? I guess I go back down. I really think that's Wei, but I really want to know for certain. There's a plane? It's a yellowed paper plane. What is this about? I want to see it. From the white deer to my white daffodil, fate holds us apart, so let us meet together in another life to our freedom. Oh! Did he write this for her? Did, like, Chang write a note for her before he died? From the white deer to my white daffodil. That's what he would call her. And the white deer is what he gave her. Fate holds us apart, so let us meet together in another life to our freedom. So he knew he was going to die and wrote this for her? That is so sweet, but it's also so sad. Because if everything is as I think it is, and she can't, like, her soul can't find rest because she committed suicide, she will never be with him because of her actions. I wonder if she ever got to read that note. Come on. There we go. She didn't want to go down the stairs. Let's go through the door. Open the door. Chang Ming Hui, you are suspected of spreading anti-government propaganda, smuggling banned books, and organizing illegal gatherings. The court has already obtained the necessary evidence. We now arrest you on the grounds of rebellious activities. Do not resist on pain of death. You're gonna die anyways, dude. You're gonna die anyways. Oh. Looks like it will be difficult to escape this time. Fine. Take my head so that I may join my brothers and sisters in death. Huh. Why? Whew. Aren't people born to live freely? To think openly, to speak their minds without restriction or fear. Freedom of belief, love, and self-realization. Being with you was a happiness of the simplest and purest kind. I couldn't help but think, when we could be hand in hand, living an untroubled life. But in the end, this is only a fool's dream. I too am vain like the daffodils, fixated on my grandiosity. The world is not ready for the likes of us. I'm not crying. My eyes are just moist. Oh man. This is a good game. Daffodils died by a river. This game. I think this game may be my favorite game of 2017. I hear noises. Huh. Okay, so this is like the most colors we've had in this game ever. So, where? Okay. So I am playing as him now. This leads to the main city. So who are you? I want to know. Construction signboard. Evidence of vandalism alongside many signs of protest. Do you have... Okay, you have a notebook. Can I read the notebook? Amnesty certificate. A certificate of amnesty. Name Wei Changting. Type of pardon. Amnesty. Crime declared invalid. Okay, so this... I think this is Wei. Though I would rot in jail, I didn't expect to live past martial law. People say I am a victim of politics. My crime was written off, but my youth is long past. Something lost can never be regained. So when he died, like all of the things about him dying, it really wasn't him. It was like his youth and his innocence. Okay, letters from home, a yellowed letter. My son Changting. Even though I witness sickness and death on a daily basis, this still fills my heart with grief. Your mother's disease was utterly untreatable. I can only hope she died without worry, without pain. A person's body can be physically locked up, but your mind is always free to go where it pleases. Father hopes you can still get some peace of mind in this situation. Stay warm, stay safe. Your father, Jiaxing. That's so sad. So his mom died while he was in jail. Eventually, mother still passed away. Father didn't take it well and had to take a break from his clinic work. His written words were spirited and calming. They supported me during my darkest days. Okay, so I've read this. 15 years of my life were taken away by a piece of paper. I can still clearly remember when the military police came knocking and carried me off in front of my mother. Little did I know that was the last time I would see her face. That's awful. After being released from jail, I haven't had any contact with Miss Yin. I couldn't believe it at first, but I heard she had passed away abroad due to lung cancer. Like with my mother, only after seeing her ashes with my own eyes was I able to realize I had lost a familiar part of my heart forever. Doesn't matter what I was feeling back then, only pain and sadness remain. Oh my. He lost everybody. Like, I mean, his father's still alive, but he lost his mother, he lost Miss Yin, who was like a mother figure, and he lost the girl he loved. Metal lodging for laborers. Alas, to be demolished, all to be demolished. So the school is going to be torn down. So he's coming back to see it all. The old lady. Barred from the heavens and hampered from the underworld. Keep telling me. Talk to me. Alone and wandering forever she goes. You're talking about Ray. Tell me more. Pitiful. Keep talking. You gonna keep talking? Okay, fine. I'll keep going. This game is so beautiful. Like, it was already beautiful in, like, the twisted, creepy version before, but, like, now that we're seeing the real colors and, like, real life, this is beautiful. But this is still just so sad. I want to see. Wait, that was the tree. The large banyan tree's been cut down. It's weathered the storms of generation, yet it fell under the sharp edge of human desire. Yeah, because this is the auditorium. There's the chair. Wait, that's it? It can't be it. I'm still talking. Oh, miss. Time, it rots away everything. Even I cannot hide from it. No, like, I can still move and stuff. That's awesome though, doing the credits like while you're playing the game. And I have to say, like, I know this is something little, but I know this is a Taiwanese game that they turn, like, they subbed in English, and it's amazing. And I really like the fact that for the credits they have it both in English and then in you know, I'm gonna show my ignorance here. I'm not exactly I know that's a language. It looks similar to Chinese, but I don't know the official language that is spoken in Taiwan, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. But I like the fact that it has it both in the native language and then also in English, so I can appreciate it too. Hang on, look back at me. I want you to look. No! I want to see him again. There we go. It's really cool because, yeah, he looks like we got to see Wei earlier, and like that, it looks like Wei. It's just that he's older. And this music is sad. Like, all of this is sad and amazing. It's so cool seeing. It's so cool seeing the school like during the daytime and seeing it how it really is, but it's also really sad seeing it all. Like, it's all degraded and it's all torn up and beaten up, and it's sad. And I feel bad because Wei is never going to get any comfort. I think this is your classroom? Like, he'll never understand why and how and what happened, and he'll never get those years back. That's your desk. Let's take a seat. She's still there. They're sitting just like they used to. Oh. Wow. It just hit me, the end of that game when they're sitting there. They're both ghosts. They're both lingered. Wei is a ghost of who he used to be. He's lingering in the past, and he can never regain that part of him. The part of him that he lost. And Rei is literally a ghost. She's literally lingering there still because she committed crimes. Like, she committed sins that she can never, ever bring herself to be okay with. Like, she will always, just has the guilt, and she's going to always be a ghost, and she's always going to linger there even once the school is gone. Oh, it's gonna take me a really long time to think about all of this, but good job. This game, every single person on this list deserves a huge shout out. This was amazing. Definitely, hands down, my favorite game of 2017 so far. We still have about a month and a half left of 2017, so I could find something else. But so far, this, I don't think it's my favorite game of all time, but it's up there. It's incredible. And seriously, even though you saw this playthrough of it, go buy it yourself. Try it yourself. It's fun, but it's not just fun. It's serious, and it makes you think, and it makes you feel for every single person in this game. except maybe the general guy. I didn't like him as much. Red Candle Games, this was incredible. Thank you for sharing this game with me. And thank you to everybody watching this for letting me share this game with you. This was an emotional ride from start to finish. And I really appreciate you guys staying with me and watching this. It's going to take me a long time to think about all of this, but I hope it affected you as much as it affected me. And I'm going to leave it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I apologize. I think this one's a little bit longer than my usual upload, but I wanted to finish this game. But stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe because we're going to be jumping into another semi-scary game soon. I'm trying really hard to alternate uploading a scarier game with a not scary game. And so now that we've done Detention, I have a couple other horror games that I'd love to try. So stick around because you're not going to miss you're not going to want to miss the next game I play because it's going to be fun. I'm so excited to try it. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this. Let me know what your thoughts are of this game. And definitely go check it out for yourself because it is incredible. And I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.